Morning.
Hi.
Hey. Sorry about yesterday, I guess. I guess sleep caught off with me. I wonder if I'm just been working too late without realizing it.
Most likely, yes.
And I'm not even numb to pain or anything. Yet apparently we just like to ignore our tiredness. Anything interesting happened yesterday?
Not that I can remember. I've been having memory issues a lot, but who knows?
Alright.
Careful of the ears.
We haven't left the room, so it's fine still, right?
Yeah, but still. Not before work.
We're adding that in?
You can be nice and lovey before work, yes. No touchy here. No touchies.
Okay, understood. Now I can agree to that much at least.
We'd go into the specifics of it, but I don't think I should right now. I'll do that later.
It's going to be a whole rant, is it?
Yeah, because there's like certain spots on me that you really shouldn't be touching.
My hand is big and there's a lot of hair.
Not what I mean. Okay. There's just certain areas of no touch.
Right. It's just my brain wants to go for the head ruffle, but I cannot with you. So I have to go for the closest alternative.
You could do that here. My forehead's fine. Back of the head works too. Just steer clear of the ears and the horns, and you're fine.
So I'm just going too high. That's it.
Yeah.
Surprised this hasn't come up before. Or maybe it has and I forget. Because details.
I've told you about the horns before. But, like, the ears are situational. Also, don't touch the little cheek horns. Probably should know that as well. Or my neck. That's also a very good one to not touch.
Right, the Cheriton.
Yeah, the keratin. Which
I guess
for
I
some
should
reason have feeling through. So, yeah.
I guess I should be. I don't know if it's okay for me to ask, but I guess. But is it like uncomfortable no zone or like questionable no zone? Yeah. See.
It's a zone that you really shouldn't be touching. That's all I can say.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Really, it's important just to keep myself from being, I guess, cheeky about it.
Hmm? My brain's half awake.
I know. Go get some.
I can
Time to
color
go
up
get
a
some water.
diagram of place. Yeah, I can color up a diagram of places to not touch. That'd probably also be helpful.
Some races have it hard.
Yeah.
I only have a few places that could be considered that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It helps that it's mostly in the, singular zone and the obvious, like, things like ice.
Having this conversation first thing in the morning.
It was gonna happen eventually. Just, I guess,
Yeah, it had
start
to happen
now.
eventually.
I mean, with how I'm affectionate at you at times, I'm not surprised it didn't happen earlier.
Yeah.
Actually, might be the fact that usually your focus is somewhere else. So it might. Maybe it's just that normally when that happens, you're also usually focused on something else, so it might not be as,
Yeah, I'm distracted by something.
And this time you were fully aware because literally the only things to pay attention to your room.
Yep.
Well, I'd hope you could rely on the person that makes your food, because otherwise you'd assume I'm trying to kill you.
Hello.
What did I walk in on?
Exactly. Sarcasm and jokes.
Ah.
Me making jokes at Brexit. How do you feel about a smoothie?
Huh?
How do you feel about a smoothie this early?
Yeah, it's fine.
Here you go.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Interesting choice.
It is cold and both nutrition and liquid, so...
It is one way to do it. Yeah. I will just have my usual breakfast and coffee.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
I've been okay.
Here you go.
Been mostly in the med bay, working on documents for medical.
And here's your coffee.
Okay.
You need anything to share?
Very good.
How are you?
That's nice. I feel
I'm good. I'm tired, but I'm good.
I feel very healthy.
Mm.
You know, it's good to be healthy, you know?
Where did you pull that from?
I always place it in the corner.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I've been placing it.
What do
I
you
always
mean?
place
have my
it in
own
that
coffee.
corner after I fill it up at night, so I can have it in the morning.
Do you have any plans for today?
I'm surprised it hasn't gone missing at this rate.
There's only so many people here.
Not because it's stolen, but because janitorial might throw it away on you.
Not really.
It has
I'm not
my
gonna
face
mess
on it.
My day mainly consists of waiting for someone
I
to
don't know, you're much cuter
just
than
hurt
that.
themselves in some way.
Did you say working out?
Otherwise, I just reside in medical.
I used to do graffiti.
Mm.
Convenient.
And I made a little logo for myself, and then I got
Were you
it
a little
turned
hungry or
into a
something?
sticker.
You a little like been snack?
Those are my
When I
legs.
get my
No one
soup up
injures
and running
themselves
again, I might
today.
teach you to graffiti it.
Oh, I've never known that.
If you're good at art.
Knowing everyone on the ship would probably be me.
Unless something,
Please
unless
don't.
some wall or something blows a fuse due to us actually being in flight, I don't see that happening.
I hope not.
A bunch of squiggle on the back of.
Mm.
Wait.
I'm not sure if you know anything about the thing in science.
You know why I don't have that many sets of clothes?
Confirm something.
Like,
And
I don't know if you were
I'm
there when I
not
mentioned
sure
that most of this
exactly
outfit
what
was
they
chosen
were
by my
trying to
old
confirm.
squad for me.
What do you mean?
I
No,
literally,
works.
Wanted to
I do not
see
have
my
much
guy
of care or eye for
enter.
clothes, so I usually just go with the one thing I know
Yes,
apparently
there
works.
is something in the science lab.
So, at some point,
They're
if we have
psionic,
time,
and they affect psionic people.
what would you think of helping me pick some that might fit me?
I see.
Hey,
I wouldn't mind.
They're why I keep coming in with brain damage and bloodshot eyes.
I won't mind either.
So they are learning
Would
to
be nice to have a
not
date
do
with you
that
for once.
anymore, thanks to science team.
Yeah.
What else would you call it?
Mm.
I can also see if we see any cute shirts on the way.
you need
Oh, hell yeah.
So,
I'm always for cute shirts.
you're
If you're gonna need to wear clothes, you might as well make them
possibly
fun and cute.
psionic?
Yeah.
If we go with the
Possibly.
assumption of me getting a headache from this object.
Well, it can be tested by doing some DNA testing. If you find a certain strand of DNA in your chromosomes and stuff, then is a chance that you have the mutation for psionics.
It's kinda hard to test. I guess my species as the only thing I can classify as my DNA is my core. And
Yeah.
I can't really lose pieces as it's
Yeah,
detrimental
that
to
would
my
be the
health.
problem.
Yes.
Morning.
I mean, what we could technically do, if you were so intrigued to know, is wait for you to fully, I guess, quote unquote, digest what you have in your system, in your plasmoidness, and then test some of the plasmoid goop. It's a
My
very
biomass?
unscientific way. Yeah, your biomass. We can test your biomass to see, at the purest form it can be, what it is. We could take something close to your core, but not directly from your core.
Is there something I can help you with?
That would, if you want it as pure as it can be, I would need to refrain from eating plants.
Yes, that is the unfortunate part. Well, I mean, in general, you would have to fast because you would hold DNA of the things that you eat.
Mm-hmm. If I stop staying up and mainly sleep, I shouldn't be affected too much.
Yeah, about that cool idea. Anyway, okay, so.
I do not recommend it, as it is not healthy, though.
So.
I was just saying that that is the easiest way to tell if you are so curious.
It is pretty inconvenient that the most convenient things are usually also treacherous or hazardous to us.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I mean, in
Like one bite left.
human history, they did tests for medicine that killed people in the process, but in the end cured people and saved many lives.
Mm.
Uncle said that a lot of our cures is just ways to kill whatever's wrong with us.
Yeah.
Mm.
Don't cure, kill. The unfortunate thing. That was a bad time for you to walk by.
Hmm?
Oh my god, you are listening.
Okay, well.
What?
Don't worry
I
about
said
it.
like something very concerning as you were walking past.
Yeah, I'm not all here today. I just hear things and I go, yeah, what? Activation phrase?
That's fair.
Mm,
And apparently that
like
got
at
me
this point we
with
all
the
need a day
commander.
off.
Nitro told you ain't.
What? Wait, what with the commander?
Fucking Sammy was talking about how being Among Us, and I just heard Among Us.
Among Us.
Huh?
You understand?
I got
I
a
see.
Well, now I'm sitting.
Bashir, if only the commander was among us.
Sit. He's getting an Among Us.
No.
Fucking he's an Among Us.
later.
Mm.
Gonna hate me for it later.
you will think after so long, humanity will have forgotten about that old ass video game, but no, it still exists.
I
There
mean,
is.
we're one psychopath away from living it on this
Hi.
ship. I don't think you're gonna go around murdering people and eating them. I hope.
Only if I'm pushed over the edge.
Delon, that's your problem.
There's a lot of eggs.
I'm fully
That's
aware.
a you issue.
Yes, I'm fully aware.
Yes.
As long as Tally was doing stuff, that's
Come on, what can I give?
Also, both of you to assume that I would not eat people.
the thing wanted to like eat or like
Convenient.
protein or whatever, right? Like the
I am
hoping-
registered as a cannibal.
Is it good if
I think if you look back in enough of our files, everyone here would be listed as a cannibal at one point. Whether knowing or unknowing.
Sometimes you just
I
gotta
don't
do a
like the
little bit
idea
of
of thinking about
cannibalism.
it.
the pipeline of like letting it walk around?
Mm.
But I feel like it's gonna like eat
I don't know
Be a cannibal,
what
I
I
can't
do is
eat
counts as cannibalism. I just eat people. And things.
I supposedly put through that paperwork. It should get registered at some point. I don't know.
Mm. We'll
I
see.
mean, technically, as long as... I don't know. A lot of people eat animals and other things, and I feel like that is teetering on the edge of what we do when we... Like, when Meyer eats people for biomass, I feel like that's similar to what we do with animals. It's just a speech difference.
Yeah.
Well, yes, it's not the issue of. It mostly
it's
is
more of
the
the.
EPA.
I mean, there is a difference between people eating and actual cannibalism. Because cannibalism is eating your own kind.
Yeah, eating your own species.
Yes,
Yes,
which
and
by
apparently-
definition, I am a cannibal.
And in UPA,
Not the cannibal.
eating of
It's the
sentient
people
or
who are
no, not even just sentient, just of intelligent species is frowned upon. Which is why Captain acted the way they did towards Meyer.
UPA law protects intelligent and sapient species from consumption for the purpose of adhering to wide-scale political and social norms. You can file waivers to allow your body to be eaten. You can also file waivers to have your body be taken by one of the megacorps and sold in a restaurant. There's paperwork.
It is
Hey,
quite odd to think about, and I don't like that is an option.
It's actually kind of good that it's an option, because I
mean,
went
it's
through all the
good that it's an
paperwork.
option, but I don't think after I die I want to be eaten by a rich corpo. You know?
That one's kind of fucked. I went through the paperwork of being eaten by a by my.
there was.
Yeah, like if I die, like I am no way of being able to be saved. I would 100% be okay with Meyer eating me for biomass.
See,
I.
logical standpoints of things, I am a biohazard if I am left as a corpse. So let the person that can dispose of me safely eat me.
Also, I would rather my body go to helping someone or more important things than just me floating off into space.
Donations.
Listen, in my old ship.
Many people can have my organs.
Funnily enough, in my old ship, there was one guy. He ate super unhealthily with most of his money. He was in multiple drugs, was an alcoholic and everything. And when asked, like, and at one point he mentioned that the main reason is he apparently, did that whole selling his body to a megacorp for a restaurant thing. Apparently had gotten some sort of payout out for doing that, and said that I'm going to make my body as toxic as possible so that the motherfucker who eats me will pay for it.
Oh God.
That's one way. Yeah, that's one way.
I mean, lots of people do mention to them that the body will be prepared, so most likely whatever hazards that will be in the body will be minimized, but still. If it made him any...
So fuck it up.
Yeah, if it made
mean,
it more nicer to him.
If they fuck up their body enough to the point where it's unusable, then they just wasted the corporation's money.
Yeah.
So either way, I guess they're winning.
If you're an anti-corporation, yeah.
Anyways, what interesting conversations this morning.
Very interesting conversations.
Yeah.
I don't even know how this started.
We're making...
We're
getting concerns.
No, it started from Among Us.
Listen to my people if
Among
I combat a little distraught. Yeah.
I hate
I
that
remember
it's
how it
true.
started.
What's up, Gene? Hey.
Among Us.
Among Us.
I heard a set of words.
I got in
I need to
trouble
go
with Commander
react.
Hart for saying Among Us.
Excuse me.
Among Us.
Can we get like something from?
What even is Among Us?
Can we get something from like? Have we been able? Oh yeah, maybe we can. Okay. I don't know why
No
I
offense,
pointed at
Bert.
you. What?
Like, I hear what you're saying, but there's a little bit of, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. I understand this. It seems to underdeveloped and innocent in order to be that malicious. It could be an act, yes. But I was able to connect with it a bit, and...
Is it underdeveloped and innocent because it doesn't know the language? Or is it actually underdeveloped and innocent?
We can never truly know, but given its current actions, it is either a master of deception and nobody's been able to pick up any hint of anything, or it is just what it seems.
Listen, I know it's a paranoid thing to talk about. I'm just saying I don't want it to, you know, pretend like it's like just trying to be all cutesy so it can get out and start eating people. I'm just saying.
Come at
We're
Hub.
talking about eating people over here too? Okay.
Come at Hub. Hub possibly eating people.
What do you mean here too?
Shh, don't worry
We're
about
talking
it.
about cannibalism over there.
Oxygenated.
Of course, it's both of them talking about it. Anyways.
Where does the eye start to come? Oh.
What?
Jamaica.
Okay, well, I'm just saying. I mean, maybe we can like medically induce it into like a coma if we have to. You know?
I will
think that'd be
not
something
mind
to
that.
test.
I don't know how that would work.
We don't even know of its physiology because we've been keeping it in the box. Like, it's dangerous to take it out of the box, but it's hard to know what would actually work against it without actually,
Okay,
like...
everyone's coming over here. I'm sitting down now.
Alright,
Yeah.
last paranoid thing I'll say. What if, this is a terrible idea, but maybe you guys can do it. What if someone, calls the Oracle and they're like, hey, do you have any brainy turny offy stuff? And maybe we can contain it with that.
They
Maybe.
wouldn't... I doubt
Like
they would
psionic
give...
dampeners?
I doubt they would give
I don't
anything like
know.
that to anyone
I mean, that's what I'm
outside
trying
of the
to
company.
work on with Chatty.
Yeah.
It is a company, and it's possible that we could buy them, perhaps at the hub world we're going to.
Mm-hmm.
If it's available on a market, it just seems like, given their field, that they wouldn't want to have that readily out there. But if they're going like full bore, just let anything go, then sure.
I mean, we also have like 3 members of Oracle on the ship that could probably talk to them.
This is true.
I didn't.
It's a possibility.
3. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just an idea. Listen, as a science member, it's a hypothesis. Just saying.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I think Akira is the only one that hasn't been reassigned that's still here.
Isn't Sam still Oracle? I saw the logo on them.
Yeah.
Technically, the one up in the air is Argyle.
I believe Sam is currently working night shift mostly, and Argyle has been reassigned by Oracle temporarily.
Okay, so technically then 2 members on the ship.
But Akira's been day shift a lot lately, though.
But I don't know. Anyway, that's
to catch them.
yeah. That's the smartest thing you're gonna hear me say all day. So that's all I got.
That's okay.
Yeah. Should not have any more coffee with 25% creamer. That's when the thoughts start rushing. Yeah, can't have that.
Your thoughts?
A science officer who does not want their mind to be too active. Interesting.
I'm not a listen. I know it says like I don't have the listen. I know the
Don't
badge
worry.
says like officer or whatever, whatever, dude. Whatever.
Listen, you are bringing ideas that I actually approve of, so.
Oh, I'm gonna remember that forever. I need like an award.
Listen, as handling of the security on the ship, this thing is a consistent security risk that I personally have no way of handling if something does happen. So I'm sorry if my personal opinion is to, you know, make it not an issue. But it is science. But it is. Yes. But it is science's prerogative of how much they're willing to risk. Just keep us up to date on the situation whenever you do anything.
Yeah, we can do that. We just keep talking to it in the box.
Mm-hmm.
And it can like telepath on talk on the computers. Not like vocally, but like typing and drawing.
Mm.
Yeah, fair. That's something, I suppose. Yeah, understandable.
I'm gonna go check.
I'm gonna go get dressed.
Yeah, fair. I'll get out of your way. I'll head to medical
Oh, I
and
was
make
gonna
sure
crawl under the
everything's-
table.
I'll make it easier for you.
I was
Thank
going
you.
to ask why the entirety of the crew is surrounding this one booth.
Because we were talking about a very
There's not enough
important.
seats at the booth.
Yes, but does nobody work here?
We are in
I'm on
transit.
break.
Most of the ship is basically just waiting.
If you'll be injured.
Yeah.
Well, that's true, but as an officer on the ship, Delon, you should know that we are in the most danger currently.
I'm fully aware.
Yes.
Why I should suggest if no
check
one has
medical.
already, maybe get familiarized with your equipment again. In case we have to deal with a boarding or anything of such.
Are you giving me the legal approval to equip the gun?
I'm giving a suggestion. Delon is the one that will be handling everyone's equipment and distribution. For training purposes only.
There we go. There we go.
Is there something I can help you with?
That is a point, though.
If he can't give me the legal approval, then I don't care.
When was the last time you actually handled your firearm?
Like, when we were on the planet,
Oh yeah,
I
that was
don't
the.
typically go shooting it.
Mm-hmm.
I use my claws first. But if I have to use my gun, then I know how it works. I'm not the most proficient at shooting, but I can shoot. And I don't need training.
Shame.
I'm more of a melee.
I'm fully aware.
Besides, it's only a new development that I can even hold a gun.
I mean, it's not the worst thing, though, at the end of the day, in the ship. If someone does have the weird idea of deciding to board, you are very effective in that situation. If there was sudden boarding, how effective would you be in that? We know there are some vents what people can use to move around, but most of them are in places that, unless you're engineering, you can't really get to. And engineering pretty early on even basically said that using them for travels or for usual reasons is kinda not recommended.
Yeah, we had mushrooms going in the vents. Made Palas feel sick.
Tasty. To answer your question, effective enough to not die.
I mean, fair enough.
I can guarantee that one. I can't say anything else.
In most cases, in the ship, if there is a situation of a boarding party or something, most people usually are recommended to retreat towards the bridge, the security room and the medical room, possibly even the conference room, I guess. What do we call it? Command room?
I mean, the conference room is between here and medical, so it would be,
yes.
and we can watch into it from either side.
Basically, this whole section here would be the main holdout point if anything does happen. But remembering how things went last time, people are very much quick to try and push out or take out any invaders.
Yeah, we also need to have a hold point near the reactor, because last time people boarded, they went straight towards the reactor.
I mean, that is fair enough.
And if the reactor gets destroyed, we're kind of fucked.
Depending on my proximity to the hangar, I could also probably get to my armor and be much more.
The problem is that
to not die without it.
Yes, the problem is that that's also going to be the sector where most of the invaders would come from in most cases. But thinking of that, if there is an issue, we definitely will need at least a security officer and an engineer to be near the reactor. Maybe even inside the reactor room if possible.
Well, from what I'm aware of, she'd be the one least likely to have issues if something happened while they were in there.
Yes, but if something breaks, they will be unable to really do any aid in that. No offense.
In the reactor room?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm legally not supposed to be in there, period. No reason for it.
We're talking about we're under attack situations.
No reason for it. I'm under legal guidelines. I'm not supposed to be anywhere near the reactor.
So the person probably most suited out of security to be defending it is legally not allowed to be in there.
Yes.
What
On the other
bullshit is this?
To be honest though, our reactor is not that dangerous in it. So I'm sure all of us can be there. It's just we can't spend extended period of time, which nobody should be doing anyway.
You told me about your situation. I'm yelling at the UPA, not you.
Oh no, it's not the UPA standpoint. It's my parole officer standpoint.
Ah, yes, parole officer. I had to go to the reactor core because otherwise people were going to all die.
Look, I got sent to a prison by Martello. So...
I've never
The thing
heard
is,
anything
too,
good
though,
about them.
the biggest issue, though, is that... Chatty, do you know how... if there's any important machinery in the upper level, in the upper walkway of the reactor room? Or is it just for being able to look at the reactor or some other devices on there? Because I'm wondering if there is any attacks. Because if there's any attacks, the biggest issue is gonna be we can't really use any ballistics there to minimize any damage to any systems. It will be energy weapons at best, and even then maybe stun weapons at lowest, lasers at best, just to avoid causing any major damage.
I can do that.
Actually.
The blaster has a stun setting.
Chatty, what type of reactor do we have?
I don't quite remember, but
You
it's not
can
nuclear.
you can check the system logs and see what the AI has in the data. It did not.
Look into it, but I'm definitely sure it's not nuclear, but it's definitely not too advanced either. I looked into it, it's just ridiculously underpowered.
I think if I'm remembering my contract correctly, I can go into the reactor room under the direct captain's orders. That's the only clause that I can go in there. If it's a nuclear reactor, then there's no issue of me accidentally pressing something and exploding it. Because I know how nuclear reactors work.
You know which buttons not to press.
Yeah. I have a tendency with technology that I don't really know to just break it. I broke the hydroponics door at one point.
How?
I pressed a button too hard and it started sparking. I also broke the shuttle call thing on the planet. Like one of the buttons, there's one key that just sticks really bad now. I'm surprised I didn't break the computers in the bridge.
So your suit, can it fit inside the one in the hangar? Can it fit inside the corridors here?
I haven't found out.
Is it possible for you to utilize the armor right now?
Yeah, it's set up. I could go get in it.
Since the commander did bring this out, now I'm in full like thinking about situations mode, like trying to assign where people will be, like what sectors each one of us will be keeping an eye out.
I know it's not fitting into any of the elevators.
That is the issue then.
So if I'm in it, I am stuck to the floor it's on.
You will not be able to be the one holding down the fort in front of the reactor room door then, no.
Unless this... You know what? I'll be right back. I'm gonna go find out.
Alright.
The reactor rooms are pretty big, so even if his suit can barely fit in here, it would fit inside.
Yes, that's why the elevator is the important part. I'm going to follow them and see this armor for myself.
Didn't find it, but I'm perfectly sure it's not. I'm guessing this hangar will be too small for a cargo blast. Let's get rid of the fighter and the pad. That would fit.
The current idea is to have like the security officers spread out, working with the people near them to hold positions or move to any specific parts that need to be held.
What is the point of the numbers in here?
I wonder if they were left over from construction.
Probably.
You know, the pre-built
They
wall
make
number
no
5, the
sense.
pre-built wall number 9.
Seem more like bulkheads. Or things like that, I would say. I don't know. Definitely not for anything where you would need a crane. and
There's
just
a vent
put it
next
out
to the
there.
exit.
Because there's a number 4 there, there's a number 4 up there, there's a 5 there, 9 over in that wall, 6 up there, 6 up there, 7, 8, and radioactive. Like, wait, what is the point of the numbers?
Well, there's also 4, 3, and 4.
Yeah, there's 2 4s. Oh.
Okay, so when we were talking about a suit, I was thinking more on the, you know, like more on the bulkier ones, but this is definitely a higher end model.
Wait. Yeah, no, you can fit in the elevators.
That's going to be hell to repair.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna go wander around now.
No.
The energy flow reminds me of this one model of it was actually specifically a space combat mech.
Oh.
Apparently they were a project of some company. They called them orbital frames, and one of their flagship models was a model called Chehate. Then they became a bit of a laugh. Yes, then they got a bit of a laughing stuff because the cockpit was literally like between the mech's legs. Yes.
Yeah, and I remember also something that made 2 of them, and the other one was called Anubis, if I remember correctly.
Don't know if they ever actually like got that project off the ground. If they did they never really made too much noise about it, but that's not a surprise. You don't really wanna like advertise too much with that stuff, since it was whoever has those frames, if they work, well, they have something really strong on their hands.
I would like to see the specifics of those. I mean, if we're talking about those orbital frames, I know you could sit one here. It will be small enough to pass through the door and actually sit here.
Right, so this is the combat suit?
Yes.
Okay. I won't lie, I wasn't gotten the impression that it would have been larger, but it is still larger comparatively.
I hadn't been in it near anyone, so I was not aware of if there would be a difference in height between it and y'all. It was disassembled when I brought it on the show.
Yeah, I understand. I'm fairly certain you can fit
Tashir claims they'll fit in the elevator.
Yes, that is something we need to do test out, though. Out of character, is there like a reason, or just for your own choice that it doesn't fit?
It's an in character thing. It's the character doesn't know if it. They haven't tried. They don't know if.
Right. Well, let's see how it at least fits in a different place. Yep. Depending if it fits, I might assign you that if we do have a breach and some sort of breach of inside the ship, I might have you be assigned to, if you are able to get to your suit without issue, to move into the elevator and secure the
actually this size
reactor.
Compared to most of y'all, I could move it into the security room. We could store it in the same room that shipbreaking can.
That's technically supposed to be the holding cell, but we have really have been using it for storage for mostly, since it is still pretty secure on the doorway.
The other option is shoving it in front of the lockers. Good.
Alright. See if the elevator can take you to the next floor. We'll follow afterwards. Alright. Seems to work. Okay. That's good then. Might you then have you assigned to the defense of the second floor if something does happen, and any people that might be near it? People near the hangar or
Is it the reactor from that door?
It is.
Yes.
Did they install the lock into it yet?
I haven't heard anything about it, but Natalia would have definitely heard about it, because they are the one the most experienced with reactors, so they are assigned here.
Yes. And I do remember at least few of the engineers were kinda annoyed that just anyone could have walked into the reactor with no issues.
We kind of want to have the least people going into the reactor room unless it's a real emergency.
Oh no, I do not know if we put a lock on it, but I definitely know that nobody's technically allowed there without a good reason. And this is not a good enough reason for us to walk in, but I can definitely check the floor plans for it. What sort of weapons do you use in this suit? You can just describe them too if you want to. Unless you actually wish to check how well you can swing them inside. site.
Not just a site.
Ah. Trick weapon of sorts.
Yes, it has a limited use weapon.
Mm-hmm. I understand. Very useful if your opponent expects to be able to get some distance from you to catch you off guard, and then you can get some off guard with a long range shot. Oh. There you go. Yes. So if we do get a alarm, if there is an intruder alarm, and at the moment, most of the time, usually intruders will come from the airlocks, but if you are in a hangar at the time or you're able to get to your suit quickly enough, I will say your first priority should be to come in here and secure the front of the reactor. Then depending on how the situation moves from there, come into comms and either ask for reinforcements or ask for permission to, well, use the elevator to secure the hallways in front of the elevators. I will think I think Tashir will be at best in the area with the science areas and the cafeteria, their specialty in combat being melee. All of the smaller corners there will be more useful. But well, it really is at the end of the day situational. If Tashir is closer to the door here, or if I am, one of us will just have to be in comms and inform that we are securing the area, one way or another. In the case I'm securing the area, I will be using the training room door as cover and basically just gunning down anyone trying to come through here.
It does make for a good field of view.
You can also use the planters here as cover too, if required. The more fire you can draw away from the door to the reactor, the better. In the case that they do not know where the reactor is, it's a good idea not to bring too much attention to it. Though it is a large door, so if they come over here, they're gonna be curious and investigate and figure out what it is. That's not that point.
Well, given the firing range has such a door as well, head there first.
True. It really depends on which floor they decide to go to first then. It would be nice to be able to just direct lock or even indirectly lock the elevator. But I believe anyone with any level of technological understanding could easily hotwire it with the consoles, unless they're just fully powered off. But at that point they will be completely unusable for us too, and if anyone's got in through any other means, we will be screwed, so...
Have we ever
As long as the AI is online, you should be good.
We have had 2 instances of boarding inside the ship. Once by ex-military who attacked us while we were on planet, and the second time when we were attacked by automatons that were sent by nearby station.
I was asking if anything had ever Well, no, that would answer the question. What do we do if they board via a non-standard entry, such as a boarding pod or a boarding no, something that just puts a hole in the side of the ship?
No, I know. Yes, I'm fully aware what you mean. In that case, we would have to. Well, it depends how quickly we know exactly what part of the ship they have entered into. Because at that point, we will know what section of the ship to quote-unquote quarantine to be held against from. Sad fact is that most of it is going to be situational and we have to be thinking on our toes, on top of the fact that a lot of the crew members, if we are invaded, are more than happy to fight, so there's going to be times where any strategy won't work because of non-trained personnel going gung-ho, possibly.
Indeed.
That includes you, Chatty, technically. You are not a security member. You are trained, but I could also see you sometimes possibly getting a bit too heated in combat.
Upsetting, but I guess in the UPAIs I'm not trained. Nah.
No, I assume they no, I'm pretty sure they see you as trained. It is in your files after all. But you are technically assigned to as engineer. You can defend yourself and anyone near you, obviously, if something happens, but I'm not expecting to give you specific orders in a situation. At best, I will expect you to find a security officer and then, support them.
If I can.
I have gone into full. I'm sorry, Costa. I have gone full. Looking at the situation, defensive positions, possibilities.
You've gone full preparation mode.
Mm-hmm. Also, Costa, so that the engineers know. He's currently trying out the suit. He's possibly thinking, now that he's more aware of its size inside the ship, that if we should just contain it in the same room Vane's weapon is, which is technically the holding brig, because we do not have a very specific.
Maybe putting it down in a corner in engineer instead of the hangar. That would put it farther away.
Well, if you put it down in engineering, it would be in the center of the ship. However, you would have to go through many flights of stairs, and that would be difficult if we're being ambushed.
True, but it is still farther away from the airlocks than the hangar bay is.
And more likely than not, the airlocks or the hangar will be the main entry point for most.
And if I can at least get to the entry to the crew quarters before they do, they won't be able to get to me.
We could probably find a space underneath the stairs for it to be stored, if that's alright.
That is fine. Just somewhere a bit more convenient. Wherever is also out of the way.
Cheer, I need to speak to you.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay.
I just need to know what you want. I can look for parts and or a cybernetic.
Right. I've been trying to design something. Fixation scans a full spine? I don't know how the spine stuff works. I've been trying, but I don't know how it works.
Come on, on some medical. We get you
Also,
scanned.
chat, you mentioned repair.
Another scan.
You can do it.
I can handle it mostly myself.
My job to repair mechs like these.
It might be your job, but I'm the one that knows how to.
Well then, the next time it does get damaged, I would ask you that you would have either Chatty or Crawl be looking over and possibly you helping them understand the parts you do.
I am perfectly okay with that.
That's our job.
In off cases, yes, and it is for mostly in the off cases where your armor is damaged and you yourself has been injured and unable to fix it, so that you can still have it be repaired by the time you recover yourself. It will be very frustrating. Yeah. It will be frustrating for you to
armored
all yes.
EVA suit, so.
Mm-hmm. Right then. What else to think? What current active crew members we have? A few of them have only basic weapon training. I do not know what Sammy's or Sam's weapon knowledge is.
I do need to work on my melee skills. I have a Sahander, but managed to.
Right, we also
craft out.
Right, we do also have Siri, but with Siri's capabilities, I would say their best option would actually be a scout in ship-wide situations, as their main weapon is not really suited. But I know they can make themselves.
What is Siri's main weapon?
They are a sniper. I do know, I'm quite certain they have capabilities of fighting in close quarters. That's not an issue. But I also know that occasionally I see them in the cameras and they had just walked, like I see them in the cameras walking out of security while being completely fully aware that I did not see them in security.
So they're good at stuff.
Good is an understatement. Might be something to do with psionics. But the point is, with that sort of capability, they could easily sneak past possible non-active combatants and then be able to communicate us enemy positions. Though that also is what the AI can do, so technically it's not necessary. It's better for them to help take out any hostiles. I'm gonna see if I can find Sammy. Sammy.
Do I need to stay in this?
No. Unless you wanna take a moment to test out any of your long range weaponry in it in the firing range, feel free to do so, but you can also just place it where it was for now until we figure out a specific spot for it. I know Berg does not carry a weapon for the same reasons Tashir doesn't. They also don't have the most knowledge of them, but they do use stun weaponry. I do not know Jane, if Jane has any level of understanding or training with weaponry. Hope I'm not interrupting.
No, we're just chilling, doing silly dancing.
I have actually a question for you. And you.
Sure.
With some of the talk, currently I'm in full preparation mode, and I am curious, what is your two's weapons training level?
Weapons training level. I can shoot a pistol, I can throw knives, and shoot a slingshot.
Mm-hmm. Anything?
What are you launching out of a slingshot?
Ball
I
bearings.
mean, I could think of hand
bullets,
grenades.
Any hand grenades. Anything I can get my hands on and fling.
It is pretty useful for a situation where, you know, you're not fighting people in armor.
Mm-hmm. Well, also, I can do like trick shots to like hit hard to reach buttons and shit.
That sounds like a movie thing.
Nah, you shoot it and then ping. Just tell where to go.
And have you actually successfully done this before?
Sure have.
How many shots did it take?
Well, it depends how much you have to practice. In practice, I'm a little more careless. In performance, pretty good.
I mean, with enough training, anything's possible.
So at least a pistol. Fair enough. I mean, there's not much.
You do some stabbing.
Siri, I know your main weapon is a sniper rifle. In a situation where we get boarded, what weapons will you use in that situation? Will you focus on melee, or do you have a secondary?
I have a submachine gun, pulse submachine gun, plasma, ammunition. I have as a secondary.
Okay, that is actually really good for ship fighting, yes.
In close quarters, however, usually I default on my blades.
You can definitely get...
The ship is built with large, long corridors, good sight lines. The rifle is helpful.
Yeah, anything coming out of the hangar bay could just be seen out of this corridor unless they hang a left.
No, definitely. If it's possible in a invasion situation, I will say Siri.
No. Huh?
Yes, Siri. If we do have a boarding situation, I will say your best bet will be to hold this corridor, or to help hold this corridor for an invasion, since it is maybe the most optimal for your weapon of choice. The other...
I can likely stay stationed around that intersection.
And
if I detect fighting that way, I will move down the hallway to cover that other corridor.
Yes. The other corridor has a few more corners that Tashir should be able to utilize to catch people into melee combat. Currently, I'm also planning that our newest member here will go to their suit and secure the entrance to the reactor room, so that nobody will be able to just easily get in there.
I believe in boarding situations, the AI usually tries to disable the elevator access to the other floors.
Right. But the same reason but like I also thought about it, and I'm pretty sure it happened last time. If any of the invaders has any sort of tech knowledge, they can easily reroute it. Though it will take some time, so it gives us a moment to push back.
having someone down there
Oh,
gives
everyone is out
that
here. Great. Okay.
stops
Oh,
them
sorry,
long
yes.
enough for someone to censor them.
No one gets through.
I also... I also have a rifle. I'm not really used to the recoil.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
We
working
can
on
work
that.
on that.
All of my plans are mostly for the security officers so that we have some sort of idea on where we should focus everyone's attention.
Is something happening?
No,
No,
people.
just another hallway meeting.
People were talking in here, and the two people and another person I wanted to talk to about things, possibilities, were here, and everyone just stuck around and listened.
Well, there isn't much going on, so.
I think that's a
We
good
love
thing.
hallway meetings.
I think it's a good thing. Nothing much is happening.
Seems like a pretty chill day.
Delon.
I gotta go do some
Maya,
Yes.
get him.
Who would I talk to about asking if I can move around in the vents in the case?
I'm gonna harm you.
I believe
That's it. My spine
a
keeps
prudent
on
Kroll
itself.
or Mercer, if you catch them. Natalia, if you do not catch either of those.
I mean, what
I
could
have not
possibly go wrong?
seen either of them today, though. So
Which one's Natalia?
Natalia is the second in command of engineering.
Okay, what could possibly
don't-
go wrong is one of these
don't think I
calls.
might
Ah,
there.
Stop it.
Possible they have been more in the evening shift lately.
Maya, take him into medical. Lock the door.
Let's do something worse. I'm gonna shove my biomass down his ears so he can't hear.
Ugh. Eight worse than
That's
that.
evil,
Mm.
and I support it.
I could be far more evil. I could do more things to the body. I'm not gonna say what those things are. Yes?
Maya, no.
Pinky.
That
You see.
Like the way you vaguely said it. You can't look at me like that.
Okay.
no, I get it. Humanity has been. Some people in humanity have been way too eager about the idea of finding new species in space.
Some people are weird about slimes.
We are lucky none of those are smart enough to be politicians or envoys.
So you hope.
That's how I very much hope. Oh. Thinking next. Ooh. They're energized, I
Is she
see.
green?
Yeah.
She's excited.
He's excited.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this until you leave.
What?
This is gonna make it up for you.
What's my credit check?
Well, I'm not gonna spend any of it.
Man, I love hearing
She's here.
conversations through the vent. Yeah.
How small of a methane tank can you make?
Tank? Like breathable or just container?
Container.
About this big?
Mm-hmm.
Do you just have that?
I just have my bombshells on me, yes. I sometimes fit them with little foam pads so I can stick vials into them.
The better question is, why do they look pretty?
because it's fun.
Valid.
When you're not allowed to actively make explosives, sometimes you just spend time making the parts that you're allowed to make just as pretty as possible.
Yep. I was given a lot of crafting materials sometimes when I was allowed my arms in the prison, so I made a bunch of these. I just said they were containers. They're my bombshells.
Anything is a bomb if you try enough.
Precisely!
Sadly.
Anyway, why you need a methane tank?
The funny thought of Sammy launching them out of her slingshot.
I could make them smaller.
How destructive is a methane explosion?
If it is, it's highly flammable. So if you expose it to heat, it will go. Yeah, or highly combustible is what it is. There's a reason why we're not allowed any amount of fire within Sally's room.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
It's why candles are a no-go for when it comes to gifts.
Yes. Also, I just don't like candles. Period.
Ah. Fair enough.
I like fire, but not candles. Anyways, technically, I could make it a lot smaller. I just need enough room for, like, a shot of methane and enough compositive material that if it makes friction or contact, it could combust. Make small firecrackers, but with methane.
That might not kill somebody, but it would certainly be a distraction.
Definitely a distraction, and if you detonate it close enough to their head, it will cause ringing.
What if it detonates on their head?
Then probably a ruptured eardrum. Or an eye socket rupture.
Well, with
Is blaming the enemy against UPA law?
No.
No,
Okay.
So a combat situation is a combat situation. You can't really purposely just avoid damage. That's because if you're trying to stop someone without causing damage, then you're not being a security officer, you're being a police officer or a bouncer.
I tried that once.
I
It was
smashed the
boring.
guy's head in by slamming it into a wall.
I literally cracked the man's neck.
I crushed a man to death.
Yeah, I've been told you're good at fighting people. I want to fight you in the ring one day.
And I am thinking.
Sorry.
I don't know what you mean by that.
So,
Talking
there's
about the training ring.
Yes, and in my culture, doing that is a basically the equivalent of, hey, I want to date you.
There's a reason why Tashir is one of the members of security who has not had, you know, training spars with any of the other people.
Yeah, I don't do that because it's not something I should be doing.
It is a cultural thing for them.
Well, now I know.
Yeah.
There's also the downside of in a combat situation, they can get very brutal very quickly and not possibly stop themselves in time.
Yeah, if you absolutely want to fight me, I'm gonna have to preface this, just for the sake of everything, for my brain, it is a fight to the death. That is the two differences of fighting in my culture. It's either you do it for romantic purposes, or you fight to the death for dominance.
Normally I'd be okay with that. However,
yeah.
that sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah. Considering how I nearly killed the chef at one point in time.
I already have seams in my body. I don't need more.
These are sharp.
And you have not
So
seen
with
the
my
combat arms.
There. Oh yeah, there's my combat arms.
Let's hope I don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, so... yeah.
I wasn't trying to make it weird.
It's fine. Didn't know. Happens. I forgot to explain that part.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you wouldn't have needed to at any point.
There's like a whole spiel that I go down when I like talk to new people and I forgot that part. Yeah.
I have no clue if Mercer is actually going to be around
What's
today.
important down in engineering?
There's a lot of important things done
I'm
in
aware
engineering.
the AI core is down there, and that's probably really important.
I just know that basically only Mercer is allowed to go inside it, and even going near the door is outside of engineering not allowed.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Costa's down in, or allowed down in there.
She mentioned to me one time that she did like a lot of the programming on it.
Yeah. You had to do a lot of fixing for it. And inputting logs of things.
She's probably put in there for repair reasons.
You know, I just realized there's a thing we have called comms, and I could just see if I can catch Mercer in the comms.
Yeah.
So.
You do that. Oh, he's currently having a talk with Costa.
Records that you're talking about as proof.
Oh, wait. Oh, so you heard that from somewhere?
Yeah, Costa was gonna go talk with Mercer.
Ah, I missed that part then. Oh, right, because I walked away from it before that, I guess. Well, never mind then. I'll guess what?
Yeah.
Wait until that's done.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if you can use the vents, even if there are possible hostiles between you and your suit, you might be able to use the vents to get
And
to your
if
suit.
they're large enough, I'm small enough that I don't even need to crawl. I can just sprint through the vents and hope I don't break myself on the corners.
Mm-hmm. And if anyone says that they will sneak through the vents, that they have not actually tried to go through the vents. Crawling through the vents is loud.
Yeah, I
had a squad member try to use the vents to go for a booty call. When they came out of the vent, there was like 6 people and 2 disciplinary officers waiting for them, because they had been following the sound.
commitment at least.
There's a point where it's commitment. The difference between commitment and just being an idiot is the moment you start to actually crawling and you can hear the loud ass clanging inside there. You should think how well that sound comes to the outside.
If I have to go running through the vents, everyone's gonna know it. I weigh like 60 pounds.
Mm.
It's just gonna be... who's gonna be able to shoot me in there?
And by the time they realize that you have already moved like far enough that they not gonna be able to know where exactly in the vents you might be to shoot.
I think I'm gonna...
I take some weird roundabout way into the hangar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bye-bye. I'm gonna sit in your room.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a vent access in security?
Tashir was actually looking at it at one point. It's right in front of all the lockers. We had people fall through it a few times. Yes, yes, that's the issue though. It is in the ceiling.
Well, I can climb on the lockers to get in there probably.
Or I could just help lift you. Not the easiest, but possible. Once again, very situational. It is the crate up there, yes.
Lifting is probably the best idea. I'm not gonna put my weight on that and hang from it to open it.
Yeah, that's the thing though. Having a Crawl fall from it once and Mercer fall from it twice. I don't know if they have like secured it more to avoid that issue. Yeah. Sit down for a few moments. I've been just walking around the whole time. The first attack was a bunch of ex-Centurion that had been laid off and left in the planet that they were stationed in at the time. We had
first instinct to try to shoot you.
We had been asked to displace them off the place they were squatting at the time, and we had started to broker a deal with them to possibly have them be hired by one of the local settlements as security in exchange for, you know, house and the like. The next day, the team that went to continue those negotiations were attacked, while at the same time, part of the group had come in here to try and commandeer the ship for their own use.
Joy.
Mm-hmm.
I hate uppity military types.
They weren't even that uppity, they were just desperate and basically became just dogs at that point.
Like, they had a reason, but they were in the middle of the negotiations. All they had to do was be calm for like days.
I think they did not really care about the idea of staying. They saw a way to just get a free UPA ship and figured they could handle it. Well, they almost did. I'm pretty sure a few of us got pretty badly injured in the situation. Me and Kroll got stuck in the second floor room that looks over the hangar while they were coming in. And at that point, Kroll just opened one of the vents and we used that to get out so we could rendezvous with the rest of the group.
I will point out, well, I am proficient with this handgun and the carbine I have, but I have two weapons. I have both. So I figured it easier to carry around something small.
Of course.
The suit's melee weapon is what I'm best with.
Understood. With Sidian no longer around,
this does not mean I'm
guess...
going to run headfirst into honorable melee with somebody. That's how I die.
I see. Well, if we have to fight together, I will try to give you cover fire from anyone who will try to get in the way of whoever you're fighting at the time. I assume you would prefer me not to take shots at whoever you're locked in with?
Oh, go for it.
Alright.
The quicker they die, the less time I spend on one thing.
You said honorable fighting, so I decided to give you
I said I'm not going to run into honorable melee with somebody.
Ah.
That's how I die. Because just because I want to doesn't mean they're going to.
Mm-hmm. You know, at the end of that incident, though, we had a bit of a thing happen that caused a bit of a, well, rule change. At the time, we had successfully, a few of the crew members had been able to subdue a few of the invaders, and we had them under lock and key. When we informed the captain of it, the situation, he had ordered us to take them all out. The captain had not understood the fact that we were talking about prisoners. He was assuming we were talking about still active hostiles.
If I get told to shoot prisoners, I'm not doing it.
That's fair. That's literally what the rule change was. Commander, the head of security basically
unless they're being actively belligerent, I don't fight people that are unarmed. Unless they're actively trying to.
That's fine. Sadly, they would have been lucky to have you around, and at the time, the head of security gave the order to, well, dispose of the prisoners as per captain's orders, as that was his interpretation of it. I cracked one's neck, Tashir killed another, Chef killed the last one.
Why did the chef kill one?
He was with us at the time in the containment den and decided to do it. Really, I should not have let him in the first place. No reason for him to blood his hand, but well, we did what we did. I followed orders. Once the captain learned that it was prisoners we were talking about, he basically reiterated that as per UPA policy, we do not execute prisoners. We hold them and find, I guess, local authorities to hand them to.
I'm familiar with UPA policy, or I'm from just far enough outside their space to not be UPA, but just close enough to actually give a shit about their rules.
For the most part, UPA is very much sentient intelligence life first. Like, if you were not possibly around for the talk about eating of people, Meyer themselves has no qualms over eating and killing of sentient or intelligence people, but the UPA frowns upon that, and from what I understand is we're actually working to help the Myers race to move away from the idea of just
Isn't she a slime
eating them.
creature thing?
Yes.
That's just eating for.
Yes. And UPA is trying to have the race change so that they would not just naturally eat any and all intelligence corpses that they find. It is to protect, in the sanctity of the intelligence life, and for any races that have rights to be able to do so. But as it was also mentioned, one can just write a waiver where you allow such things to happen if it comes up. For example, Tashir has
That's a thing?
Yes. You can literally apparently sell your body to Megacorp, and they will use it to serve the body in a restaurant for any races that might be interested in that. Not something we really have to worry about, since, well, it's more of a personal choice. For example, Tashir has...
God, I hate the Megacorps more every single fucking day.
If the fact that they are only feeling the need that some beings are asking for. if there is no demand, there is no supply. But there is demand, so there's
Like-
supply.
If it's just say, hey, I'm okay with things that eat people being allowed to eat my corpse, that's one thing.
Oh no, the whole selling your body to a restaurant is new for me too. I assume that's not the most common knowledge. But I do know that, for example, Tashir has given consent for Meyer to be able to consume their body in case they die. For both...
There's not really any better way to dispose of her body, though.
that is one of the main reasons. It is the most convenient and fastest way to dispose of her body without causing issues.
I get a headache walking near her because of the Geiger counter in my suit.
Your Geiger counter must be very sensitive then.
A little too.
Yes, because I'm pretty sure that it's like in their blood. The blood can, contaminate
She
things in
has
close proximity, and
a glowing, healing wound in her front.
that is actually not. Yes, that is actually just her blood, and it's coagulated and scarred over now. It's actually fully healed. It's not even a scar anymore.
Good to know.
It just seems like because of the excess of the damage, it's been unable to grow back the fur. So that's just how it's going to be. Unless we get some sort of, just manually replace the fur or something. And I don't know if they will really care for such. In my case, I have no plans like that. Actually, I think in my files, my preferred burial method is Void Soldier's burial. Put my body in a empty shell casing and shoot it into space.
Mine's to just send me home and let my people deal with it.
Understandable. I'm basically what humans call void people. People who just live in space. And a lot of the things with that is that most of the human culture is kind of foreign to us outside of those who actually look into history books and the like. And at the end of the day, I was a soldier, so most of my free time was making sure I was not on edge or something all the time. So drinking, hanging out with the squad mates, all that things. Guess I'll see who's around still. And who knows, maybe we'll run into Mercer.
Maybe.
Where's this door open?
You must be.
Oh, if you ever help at the bridge, don't use the corner seats. You will not be able to be heard and hear nobody.
I'm not trained to touch any of this. I was up here once just so I could see what takeoff would be like.
I have basic understanding of the sensors and the like, so I can do basic gas scans and read the information log enough that I know there's a atmosphere.
Who is that? Up there next to Chatty.
I believe that's one of the medical personnel that joined alongside you, wasn't it? No, wait, no, you joined later. They joined us.
I joined when Dr. Bach came to visit.
Yes, they joined us when we left for the current mission.
Theodore.
Hello?
I swear I will commit.
Oh. You know, they always ask them, the vent rat types, if they vented, but they never ask if they need to vent, you know?
You know, I'd heard that there were people with built-in filters. I didn't think it was real.
Funnily enough, we are seeing if we can find Mercer so we can ask if they're allowed to vent in case of emergency.
Oh, you asked permission to do that? I just didn't do this.
Shut the fuck up. Something you want to say, Chatty?
I will shoot someone.
I know we are talking about Among Us, but I'm actually like being serious about that part.
I'm small enough to actually fit in the vents.
Yeah, you do look like you could.
I mean, I just say go for it, honestly.
And I mean, Crawl can fit in the vents. Like barely, but they can.
There's
And
a
you
difference
think the
between having to squeeze in and being able to go running down the new hallway that is the vent.
Mm-hmm. But also, like I said, in emergencies. Because people will start complaining if they hear just a loud clang, 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 clang as somebody runs through. Because like I had said earlier.
So it's not like I could do it any other time.
Because like I said earlier to other people, vent crawling is not quiet. It is not actually stealthy.
Not without a lot of sound dampening.
No.
I assume you haven't seen Costa or Mercer?
Not personally,
Like
no.
just in a few, like lately, cause that if you see either of them, that means they're no longer having their talk that I heard Costa is having, which would mean that Mercer is free.
I haven't, actually. So I wouldn't know.
They might still be having their talk.
Maybe.
Oh, Avery. And since I have you here, what is your weapons training level?
I'm good with sidearms. I'm good with some level of rifles. I can manage myself perfectly fine in close quarters combat. If you're asking if I have like the training of a soldier and you go toe to toe in a war, no, that was not what I was training to do.
No.
I was trained to jump people.
No, I'm just making sure I have some idea of people's capabilities in case of boarding, if we get boarded.
Is there like a threat of us getting boarded? Is there like a report out that we missed?
No, it's just
There's always a threat of being boarded.
well, yes. During the morning, when everyone was gathered around the table, the commander was on the command. I pointed out that while we are in transit, people are a bit idle at the morning. He mentioned this is technically the most dangerous time, and I guess that made flipped a switch in my head, and I've been in full preparation mode, and looking at corners, looking at things, checking. Yes, I've been checking people's capabilities. If I remember,
when I talked to the commander, he did not seem to care that I carry this on me because it is purely a stun weapon. So I am just strapped at all times.
that reminds me, but also I don't think I have to mention it because I don't see any secondaries on people.
Like I
I
said,
made
I'm
sure
actually
That
to
I will allow.
reclaim as many as I could when we took off.
Okay, so you did what I was about to say. So yeah, good job. Thank you.
Actually, when we stop in whatever market world or whatever we were planning on stopping, I'm actually planning on picking up like a simple something.
Mm-hmm. No, it's a good time. Especially if it's a hive world. Hive world means mega corporations around. Mega corporations means that shops with more stuff is around.
On the topic of the hive world, are we still going out there armed?
This is UPA hive world, so no.
Would we, security, go out there armed?
It'd be more shortly. You wouldn't necessarily need to be.
Yeah. Take into account our job is to handle the security in the ship. Outside of there, security is handled by the local police force.
Making sure.
Yeah. Yeah. The reason. Oh no, I'm sure. Yes, if you wanna hold like a small stun pistol on you, or like stun gun, like that's just normal like self-defense things. Basically, anything that you will like. Anything that if you see on someone that would make you like wary, maybe don't have it on you yourself.
If firing it in the city would get you in trouble with the police, don't bring it.
They don't really give a shit about stun weapons in my experience, and also I have a license to carry anyway, so who cares?
Mm-hmm. And if you do carry, concealed carry.
Oh, of course.
That's what my jacket is for.
The reason why I don't concealed carry is because, well, it's my job to show that I'm armed, I'm ready to defend you if anything happens, so don't worry, so you don't have to worry. Also helps that if you see me running around in my armor or my rifle at my back, you know that be a bit more wary for a bit.
I think I'm gonna do like a one lap around the ship and then might call it a little early.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with that.
Actually, while I'm here, I haven't met you yet.
Yeah, you have not.
I'm Ardine, security.
Avery, medic and infiltrator.
Convenient. I'm small and fit.
In combat, you will see them in a combat suit.
Yeah, most people I find like switch in and out of EVA and combat gear and, just casual beds.
The combat suits is about as tall as Chatty here.
Oh shit, okay, so you got a whole ass, mech suit, okay.
Closer to EVA rated exo armor, but yes.
Fair enough. You think I don't have any need to change, I just boost when I wear it out in the field and here.
No, we have a few people who do
With the
that.
sun gun, you never catch me slipping.
Right. Just, never have any law enforcement catch you with stun gun set to maximum power, because that's gonna raise questions.
Big questions.
That's the level
Yeah,
that overfries the battery in 2 to 3 shots, is able to disable electronics, and very much will knock someone out if you hit them in the head. Mm-hmm.
Got it. Set the pistol to the lowest setting on the planet.
I think max charge is also kind of unnecessary if you're just like trying to, put people out of commission, knock them out or
Yeah.
whatever. Like you don't need to go max charge for that. You
Yeah, I
can,
know.
You can
Yeah, I
keep them
know. I mean,
unconscious well below that point.
yeah, medium setting a few shots will knock a person out if you hit them proper.
Honestly, like I always said, I think the max charge if I have to take down someone that's like, I don't know, the captain size. Like
I have used
big
the
burly
max.
fighter, yeah.
I have used the max setting a few times, and it was mostly against large opponents. In one case, in mechanized like suits.
Oh yeah, I only have it on automatons and EVA suits.
Exosuits especially,
Speaking
yes.
of, do not ever shoot me with it.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
have
don't imagine I'll
to me
have...
that it would probably cause a problem. Not
I
saying
don't
you
think
have
that
to,
will have cause
saying
to
don't
shoot
in
you.
anyway.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm shooting you with my stun gun, then something about this whole gig has gone horrifically wrong.
Or your aim was very, very off. They are a melee combatant in their suit, mainly so.
Well, in my suit, getting shot's not the problem. It's outside getting shot with a stun gun would be the issue.
Ah, no, that right.
I mean, also, if it's like, if we're doing like front line, like, six of us all shooting and fighting each other. If I'm anywhere near the front line when that's happening, again, something has gone horrifically wrong.
Mm-hmm.
If the front line has come back to the medical team, that is a problem.
Hmm.
Like, I can manage in a bigger fight, but my job there is mainly keeping people from dropping dead, not making corpses myself.
Well, all my medical stuff's already on file, so...
I'm also gonna start wondering some more.
Speaking of mech suits,
Oh. Oh, Costa. Is Mercer available?
Mercer, I do not believe he is available currently. Why?
Darn.
You need something?
We were gonna ask if we can get Ardine permission to use the vents in emergency situations.
To crawl through them?
Well, they're small enough that they don't need to even crawl. You've seen them.
That's not the situation concerned with the vents. It's a biohazard concern. That's something you will have to wait and ask Mercer about.
Yeah. I mean, the main idea will be that they are small enough that they can use them to quickly reach their exosuits so that they can then suit up in case they are locked up. You know, in case hostiles appear and are in between him and the suit. Any other situation really not useful in the end.
I don't have the clearance to say yes, but I understand why you guys would ask it.
Mm-hmm. Commander said something, so...
I will send him a message about it, and I will tell him to reply to you about it.
Mm-hmm.
Sound good?
Sounds good. Perfectly fine.
It is a drink day, so I'm gonna go get as much alcohol as I can.
Mm-hmm. Siri and Valora are there, just so you know.
All right. Okay.
Here again. Recording like screen if it wants to talk, but it's just kind of trying to connect with it a bit. In
I don't know. I haven't put it on the scale. I don't want to get back in it. My back already hurts.
No, I can just pick up the suit itself.
Oh, I misheard.
Even one more support if your EBAC is coming back then.
What was that?
If your EBAC is giving you back pain, you should look into reinforcing the support around your lower back.
So to save you from reading the medical file, I have spinal plugs.
That would do it. That would do it.
Also, I have one on my chest that glows.
Excuse me.
You know, I didn't. I'm gonna be honest, reviewing to you since those exact moment, I thought that was like a design choice. I thought that was like.
I'm still here.
I've seen a range
Well, that's also
from
because I'm taking it slow.
getting drunk off of 2% to being able to drink an entire supply and not get drunk, so...
Yep.
Oh.
I'm just worried about the club.
That one I am definitely, I'm definitely staying in a different room.
Anyway. Hi, Delon.
Hi, Delon.
Hello, Valora.
Siri is passed out right here.
Mm-hmm. I just dragged the seat here. Right, I forgot that's there.
Hmm.
Yeah, that weird ass couch.
Weird ass couch.
It's a couch made out of like the seats at the tables that we have in the rooms.
Why?
Apparently,
It's not on the map yet.
So apparently it's the thing Burke got somebody to come into the colony to help him build.
Odd?
I have no proof, and this is just speculation. He might have also purchased something, but the man did not have anything extra on him, so he definitely did not sell anything from the ship, so who knows.
What do you mean? Who was it?
It was a person who came from off planet. Had appeared in the colony. The colonists were confused on why there was a completely unknown person there. Asked our security team to come in. I found them. They asked for Burke. Burke came in, and I kept an eye on them the whole way through. I even saw them leave. Their ship was filled with bottles. Like at least a dozen spilled out the moment he opened the door.
Alcoholic.
Man literally got given a drink by Burke and downed it in one go on right then and there. Very much the what somebody would call nope, I forgot the word. What's the word that like
Alcoholic.
There was one specific word I wanted to say, but
for what?
The man had the like looks and attitude of what people call a dealer.
Someone who doesn't do as legal things.
I personally have nothing against people using drugs and stuff like that for recreational use. So if we ever found out he just bought drugs from the man, then I'm not gonna even like say anything about it, as long as he doesn't use them during work hours.
As long as it doesn't impede work.
Exactly. Oh, how did that scan with Tashir go?
More vertebrae are damaged. They're worsening. Bashir said that they're okay with a nearly full spinal replacement. We're planning on going up till about 2 to 3 vertebrae from the neck. As Bashir said that their neck cannot be replaced.
Yes.
I'm going to look for the best I can on a budget, just in case. If I find just like a shell of one, I can augment it and make it however I need it to be.
I'm going to send you information of how much credits I have on hand. Feel free to add that to the budget of it.
I have about 2,000 credits to spend on cybernetics of the sort of what people need.
I need to double check
really
my situation.
I don't really have the belief that people should have to pay for their health, so I would rather pay for it than make the share pay for it.
Sadly,
since it is in
sadly, we won't have a world where that is alright because Medico exists.
Yeah, they do.
And that's not like, I'm not even saying like that in a way that Medico is a bad thing. I personally am neutral with Medicacorps, but I'm fully aware that the way they function, making profit is one of their things. So thus, most things they do, they will then ask for compensation to provide.
Yeah, imagine like slipping behind a bunch of like thugs to get at the IP who's in terrible shape, and as you're treating him, you actually scan his little PDA and bill him on the spot for the service that's rendered. Not that I've ever done that, of course.
I will not be surprised that some hive worlds have something like that. The more population you have, the more harder it becomes to differentiate individuals.
Yeah, you don't really do that with like people you know can afford it on the spot, like rich people. You know, like you can't beat a stone essentially.
That's why I like to focus on just the people near me, the squad, the ship. Makes it simple. Anything further than that, I'll trust the people who handle that thing to, well, be able to handle it and have our best interest in mind.
I mean, you've got at least one person looking to pay for cybernetics out of pocket for people who need them, so you're already off to a great start in terms of the local crew.
Oh no, when I left the military, I had to return my military grade cybernetic that I had just been given. This is a going away present from my squad. They all chipped in.
Oh hell yeah!
So that you wouldn't be left down an arm.
I mean, I would have been able to get cheap, cheap civilian model like this. The sort of stuff Burke came in with. But this definitely made it easier to get a job as a bouncer, because, the fact that it's, has the ornamental parts and the fact that it looks more,
communication.
As in, it helps with the, intimidation of drunk people who need to be told to move on.
I don't understand.
It's also heavier, so
I
it
know
punches
my
harder.
language is not on any record.
You'd be surprised.
Just honk.
Well, you do that one more time.
Must
Yeah,
be
I'm gonna do it one more time.
must be nice to have access to just. Must be nice to have access to a bunch of sound files that you're able to just play on a whim.
Wow.
See, I only realized today that I actually have one sound file loaded into my EVA suit that I can play through my voice modulator. And it's,
On mate. Yeah.
the only one I got. Absolutely useless.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Wonderful.
That must be so satisfying as a stem.
Just.
Wait, they're
Every single time they take something
but
else
they're
from
less
it.
than like they're like what, less than months old and they already have stims.
I mean, technically they're as old as Theodore was.
All I have is antennas sticking out of my head.
By the technicalities of my brain matter, I am in my 20s, as Theodore before me was around, I believe, 25. But the computer side of my brain makes me more hyper intelligent, so I am a lot more vast in knowledge. But my body is very young.
So basically, that's a grown-ass woman.
Person.
Creature.
I do not know
Person,
my
right?
gender yet.
Oh, perfect. A grown-ass person, thank you for letting me know.
Yes. It is fine. For simplicity's sake, I just say that I am about 18.
Fair enough.
But also, the brain matter that I was given was very mushy and soupy, so I am not mentally on here. I rely heavily on the computer.
Yeah. Computers don't really have genders and stuff, so.
No.
Depends who you ask.
Theo is a creature of their own.
I think very much on
Genders
directives.
is a thing that exists.
Gender is a soup and it's delicious.
I actually agree with that.
What do you think?
Well, reading up on psychology, I am just heavily autistic.
Yeah.
You got the mute.
Are we sure Chatty also isn't?
Most likely.
I believe Chatty.
I'll make out of nothing. Yes, I'm autistic.
I hear you over there making those noises.
White noises.
I feel like I'm just an ex-soldier with PTSD.
Hey.
It isn't time for the autism talk.
Who doesn't have PTSD those days?
Careful, there's a sleeping Siri right next to Valora.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I have
Kit
atmosphere
is having a private
PTSD.
conversation with Hub, but the AI has been notified that if there's a medical emergency to let me know.
Wait, who's been left alone with that thing?
Kit is with Hub. They consented, it's fine. The AI knows, I trust Kit. They're doing well in their
Consented.
The higher up is trusting the situation, so I trust the situation.
What can I get for ya?
I was just say the only medic awake, but then I look, there's 2 of you.
Yeah, I know you don't pay for any.
3.
That one's inebriated. That one can't do medical.
Oh, fair.
I'm not inebriated.
I'm in a red drink kind of mood, I guess. So.
Actually, hey Chatty.
They are comfy.
If you want to learn how to fix
partner.
it, I could take it apart and put it back together.
I've also been running around the ship the past 4 days.
I already did.
I want to take
The
over.
blueprint is convoluted.
That is fair enough, yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, remember those were those blueprints.
Vacation time actually there.
Some stuff were a little bit out of place, but yeah, I know how this shit works.
Yeah, just take like some PTO and go nuts. Oh yeah.
Hit planet set. Yeah, you learn a lot from just putting things out and back together again and again and again, building stuff out of nothing. Ugh.
Is shopping.
I've had the thing for 25
It's
years.
gonna be busy, isn't it? There's gonna have to be the time to
I don't know.
go check for the
I'm surprised it's still in
spine.
one piece.
Boring or shopping.
What's on this?
2,100.
I'm going to be quite busy. I have to look for a spine. I have to look for Theo's new body. I have to go clothes shopping. I have to.
Everyone's going clothes shopping.
Gotten a lot on your plate. You.
Speaking of the clothes shopping.
Yeah, I do a lot of things.
I can try to look for parts for my own body.
Well, I have to go anyway, so.
Not this.
Have you and Laura going with so that you guys can also look for yourselves? I'm just more so there to give advice and basically tell you the specs of what you are going to get if you buy something.
Let's check my
I'm not staring at you, I'm staring at the bottle.
Sent you the diagram of
I wasn't staring at him, I was staring at the bottle.
Seen and blueprinted of
Oh.
capability.
Yes, I've been making a list and I tried to get in contact with someone to see if
The last time I had beer, I was completely shit-faced before I
there
was
might
halfway
be
down
some
the bottle.
things there at the market that might work, but
I feel like that
I
makes
don't know.
sense.
I haven't heard back yet. We'll
Do
have
you
to
want me
see
to,
when we
like,
get there.
Give you this when there's like this much left or whatever?
You can
No,
reuse
I'm
as much
fine.
as you need from this. I do not mind.
I want limbs.
Limbs just.
Depending on.
Right, yes. Spine. Body. Limbs. That is
So where
my
did
shopping
the-
list.
Where did the idea for
And then
shopping come
with
from?
you,
There's just
whatever
Venturo
the
Delon.
cybernetics we need in case people lose limbs or organs.
Talking to Jane.
Just get one of each. One of each limb.
Make a whole new person out of all the cybernetics we get.
Oh my god.
Promiscuous girl
Do we have to avoid
You have
having one of
cybernetics, you
each
just
limb
make
so
an AI.
somebody doesn't just
also
make
go
them into a
once.
new person every
Right.
time?
Well, I can make them not compatible.
Not like I'm gonna complain, so.
I'm joking.
Oh,
That would
no,
be
bunch of
unnecessary.
People walking around.
Listen, they're gonna be marked from medical use only.
Absolutely goes.
If anyone fucks
shopping.
with,
I mean, we'll be there for a bit. You
The
can-
wrath of me will be upon them.
That
I've been
is
wearing
smart.
the same jacket and pants I've been years.
I guess on the fun side of shopping, you say you're going clothes shopping. What kind of trip are you looking for?
Get dirty.
Oh, shit.
I'm actually planning on.
Clothes shopping. What kind of trip are you looking for?
Fish.
Oh.
No,
I'm sorry, there's so many voices. What?
Also, the
Clothes shopping. You say you were going clothes shopping. What kind of trip are you looking for?
Okay.
I've
had to wash oil out of
what kind of clothes I'm looking for?
too many times.
Yeah, what's your style?
Kind of so.
I mean,
They use the orange.
Whatever I have on hand.
Usually club wear.
How often do you have to wash oil out of your clothes?
Crop tops. Pants that will work when I'm working.
Underneath mechanized objects.
But I believe
Like a
we
going out
are
of style.
specifically going what Sammy
almost
called
all the time I
slut
used to be.
shopping.
With the ships.
Him.
Oh, him?
Yeah, I assume, yeah.
I just want to have, no
We're
more
getting
arms and not
revealing
looking
clothing, basically.
Phrase it that way.
Hold on, let me. You there at the bar? Was this about slut shopping I'm hearing?
We'll say that.
Sammy!
Oh, yeah, not a lot.
Sammy, they want to know about
Yeah.
the slut shopping.
What?
Was this about
slut shopping?
Something. What?
What's
Slut
this about
shopping?
slut shopping? Yeah, what's that about slut shopping?
Promiscuous girl clothes, or they/them clothes, whatever. Anything that you feel spicy in, I guess. I don't know.
Huh.
Cheers.
Indeed.
I have been wanting to pick up a
spicy.
Well, I am a girl.
What spicy clothes?
Although I only have the one outfit.
It makes you feel confident and like
So-
you could go over and like flirt with someone kind of spicy.
Things that,
Huh.
You want to feel like
Oh, I have such a cursed idea. Oh, this is really funny. I have such a cursed idea.
Clothes that makes you feel confident.
be a baddie. I just
Okay.
built radio receivers and start
What if
broadcasting
the
heavy
clothes
metal.
that make me feel confident is my armor?
They know.
What then?
It's okay. Even baddies
Okay,
get sad.
yep, okay.
I don't think all guys count. I don't think a 10-meter tall heroic claw counts as confident.
I mean,
Alright.
I mean, yeah. If you feel confident in it, then go for it. But like, spicy clothes is kind of like. How do I explain this without explaining it?
You should try to convince the guys to go slut shopping.
You had a body before. Yeah, you had a body before.
Mercer's no fun, so he's not gonna
Romantic
I'd
feelings.
stare at him in a
Yes.
crop top and booty shorts.
Ow.
Who, Mercer or Burke?
Imagine that with confidence.
Hell yeah, same.
It's like it makes you feel good about yourself.
I don't even think
Body
he is. It's just the
positivity,
beard
yes,
adds,
that is what
15
spicy
years.
clothes are.
Correct. It
Yeah,
does.
like imagine if someone just a door and you body, mind, and soul. Clear for that person.
Remind me to when the next time I see him, I'll call him. Like,
I'm sorry,
"Here, you need
I've
to-
never had to
you need to-
explain
you need to-
slut clothes to
you need to look a
someone.
little better for your ancient ass around.
At this point in my life, I explain slut clothes to my coworkers.
Very dumb, don't worry about it. I'm very dumb, don't worry about it.
Get away with wearing nothing before it becomes public decency.
Before it was destroyed.
Yeah, like,
Please don't get to the point where I actually have to like start having a talk with you. That's going to be so awkward.
Well, he's mean.
I mean, like, look at my top. This is on the verge of confidence while being
What if being
HR
an ass
appropriate.
back to him makes him respect your game and stuff?
Oh wait,
covered. I still feel nice about myself.
Wait, are you wishing to be not HR appropriate towards someone?
Yeah. Queen Villain serves.
Is that
Am
what this is
I?
about?
Am I specifically wanting to be not HR appropriate towards someone?
I heard that for a while.
Yes, if you're going for this, or is Sammy the one pulling you to this?
Sammy's not forcing me. I'm willingly doing it. It's more so of a.
Are we concerned about HR now?
It's for myself. Slut shopping is for myself.
Ah.
Look good, feel
Also,
good.
Ah.
we want to feel
why we
good.
don't have an
So
HR.
we're getting close to ourselves to make ourselves look good for
I guess
ourselves.
it's like the commander.
I guess I'm used to people like dressing themselves up to try to impress people more.
Huh?
You what?
Here on the ship, all females and female adjacents are about feeling good for
Don't worry about it
themselves.
not being HR compliant. There's no HR to be compliant towards.
Instead of them, there could be an entire body, and then maybe I could get some actual clothing.
How many people have been
Yeah.
a child?
Oh,
That would be better,
I
actually.
killed any. I have wanted to, but I haven't.
I mean, something I can put my head on.
That is a distinction that needs to be made. I have not.
Your head's detachable. Oh god. I don't want to see that.
1 and 2 is like a write-off or whatever.
I'll trust you.
It's like a margin of error.
I don't want to see it.
Collateral damage.
I appreciate you as a coworker and as a friend, but I don't want to see your head off of your body.
Should be saying that I might get booted off.
I have to know when you
We can
when you
look
have to
for a
remove your
body
head for
for
whatever
you.
reason. Does it come up with like a pop sound?
I mean, if I do that, I die, so I would not.
I haven't raved
You
in
know
so
what?
long, I don't remember.
Do not die. That's Short of avoid dying, even broken.
Go to a club.
I still have a spine connected to my entire,
We'll go shopping and we'll
head
get
behind,
clothes
and
and
it
you
goes to my entire body. There's not a separation here.
We can go to a club.
It's a lot of clothes, but yeah, I could.
We can wear our
Yeah,
clothes
no.
together.
To get Patty into a new body would be a whole process that needs both medical and engineering.
Yeah.
And then we'll
Yes.
take Ardine and we'll just do this with Ardine the whole
But,
time.
you know, if you want a body, we can get you a body.
Oh my god, yeah, we need
It will replace this solid reusable one on a sand. I think it will be better.
Hordes and wave me around.
Does that feel?
Is
Is your
that like
body?
a pom pom over there? Is that what I'm hearing?
Holy fuck.
I was busy working.
Yeah, nothing.
Would you like to know, Med Boy?
First ask that girl how dare you. Secondly, they're the ones saying it, not me.
I'm sorry, I didn't expect to hear from across the bar. That's what you think, med boy.
I mean, I hear about people going to club in their slut clothes, so.
Ew, Bert, you started your hair with your spit?
I don't not spit. I just do this. I just go and then I do this. And
That's your spit.
That is
But
style.
when
That is
you
just
say use your spit, that makes it sound like I'm like into my mouth and then doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm just doing, one of these.
I've seen him do it. I can vouch.
This is a him problem.
I mean,
for having
I've
hair.
seen it too, but like,
It's not my fault that my hair looks like my hair is perfect and it doesn't look bad.
we're
like,
getting
with
you
me
hair
doing that.
products when we're on the planet. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so it takes
Ew.
like 5 seconds to open jar and go.
I mean, yeah. But
I literally have some hair gel that I just like boop, boom, and then just.
You listen. You don't have to
See, it's really careful all around. Like, you have to stop with spit, and also if you get attacked by someone, you can just sort of like blow off the gel into their eyes, and
You're allowed
sun
to
them.
feel like a relatively free
If you have hair gel in your eyes.
Yeah, it's not really happening, but.
Why not? Who's
Nah.
oppressing?
Nah, talk about it later. Yeah, but I was working pretty hard for like 2 years before I got thrown in here, so I don't really remember what clothes I was wearing.
Are you also a criminal?
Is it charging time?
I am relaxing. I
No,
am fine.
but I was put here
It is
for assignment
relaxation
because I
time.
was falsely imprisoned.
Yes.
But I'm not a criminal.
I am on a full battery.
Which megacorp are we bombing?
Okay. Just checking.
For legal
John
reasons,
Madden.
I say I would never go Alice.
Football.
Who the fuck is John Madden?
John Madden. John Madden.
Honestly?
John Madden.
Wheel, 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 wheel.
A lot of people hate Martello on this ship. That's what I've noticed.
I hate all of them. I just hate Martello the most.
Yeah, a lot of people hate Martello the most.
John Madden.
Well, Kip's here, so at least
Well,
we're still
yeah,
alive.
we stand over here at this table. Stand now over here.
Oh, is Kit Martello? Oh, you mean?
I don't think I
sorry.
want to look over it.
I was gonna say no.
Young man.
I think I'm good.
They use their vocal changers. Hey, kid.
How was your date?
How'd you feel?
Feel fine.
Good.
Never.
Everything work out?
Yeah. Definitely. It does not have any ill intent. Definitely is not going to eat
I think you should take Siri to bed.
How definitely? Like super definitely?
Like 110% definitely.
Maybe.
It would be.
That sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, it would be detrimental to what it wants.
That's empty.
What does it want?
That's entirely empty.
Besides to survive.
Hey, Dylan, you want to pass?
Grow, adapt, learn, develop, survive.
For them.
Yeah.
Perhaps I have to room and
So it just wants to exist.
Thank you.
And hurting the people that are
She
facilitating
pulls out like a tube from her arm and
I'm gonna take it
sticks
to
it in
the
the wall.
room and then I'm
Yeah,
gonna come
it
back.
understands the fact that if it tries to eat anyone, it would sever the connection that it would have and hurt itself.
Okay, well, second question. Sorry, this is more of the like paranoid, like, you know, artificial intelligence rising up movies in my brain. Would it do that if that roadblock wasn't a thing?
I think that's a core factor in it. It learns, develops, and grows with each connection that it makes. If it takes away that connection, it's just weakening itself.
It loses the knowledge from that connection if it gets rid of it.
I wanna talk to people more.
You know, that's what it sounds like. So to get rid of the connection is an act of detriment.
I haven't included too, but okay, that's what it has a weird taste.
And I think it hurts to
There's
sever
a
those
really cherry taste with something that looks like it's not cherry, and I just forgot to wash out the
It's
tube.
really in its best interest to play nice.
You're gonna need help.
And what if it doesn't need to connect anymore? Then what happens?
Can you get to the room?
If we end up with a space that situation, I'm venting the whole ship. I don't have that power, but I want to.
Oh, no, what?
I guess she's gonna be staying here a while longer. Chatty, no.
You trapped in that exact seed, but it on one side and the other.
Don't teach Theo these things.
I could just go under. Theo, no.
We're always learning.
I'm expecting cheese or chatty.
Thus, we always are developing and we always move forward. It would be the same thing with that. There's not going to be a point where it doesn't need any more connections. It's always going to look for more connections to learn new things. The universe is vast and has infinite knowledge.
Why were you doing that?
It's always going to have something to develop.
Has achieved that infinite knowledge, which by the sheer definition of infinity means it can't.
They were throwing cheese at you.
Like, it's not looking to become God or anything, but it is looking to survive. It's looking to survive by learning and adapting and developing. If it reaches a certain point of development, I'm sure it won't need as much or any more connections. Again, I don't think it is maliciously trying to hoard. It says it's willing to share knowledge even.
It'll be nice to the people that are nice to aliens.
I didn't realize they had cheese on this ship, to be completely honest with you. That's news to me.
Yeah.
It doesn't make me trust it, but
Cheese
I
is
can't
like
talk
one of
to
the easier things to keep.
Yeah, fair.
Okay.
Did you break the
Did
cheese?
it go into the void?
It went into the void. There we go. It fixed me cheese.
Ugh.
There we go.
Alright, if you say so.
Chatty.
If I get eaten, it's because of you, though.
I'll take full responsibility in that regard.
Cool.
I know there was talks about it getting some sort of like mobile containment unit. I definitely think that actually would be a good idea.
It's something to
Letting it out a little bit.
soon, you know, and fit in the boot, right?
Yeah, tough to, because the commander said we could take it around only when he's awake. So I can't. No one can take it around in that box.
Do we like an
George
ice cream
has-
flavored soda?
If it uses me, or someone else who knows telekinesis, it can lift itself, but I'd rather not. So I talked to Costa about a glass box with wheels to like wagon it around.
We just kind of need to get them.
Fun fact, I was able to actually do a little lifting today. I was practicing a little bit.
Nice.
Not just
if you need ball
scream,
bearings,
but
let me know.
no.
I just carry them.
I'll keep that in mind. Right now, it's, again, I'm still trying to figure this whole, psionic brain thing out. I was able to lift like an empty canister for like a few seconds, so like a foot off the ground.
If you want to keep the screen thing going, we could
That's what I was figuring. I was figuring it's kind of like a muscle. Just gotta practice
or
with
we
it.
can put like maybe a port for you to put food in.
I did send to the
Anyway, I'm a little bush, so I just wanted to check in, say goodnight, all that.
to keep the holographic design of my
I'm
eyes.
glad you're okay.
Because my actual eyes
I'm
are
glad I'm
fine.
okay too.
How do we know it didn't take over your brain and held you to tell us all this stuff?
I've connected with it too many times.
What was that, Burke?
Say something only the real Kit would say. Do we even have that? Do we even have that like intimate like knowledge of each other enough to know what we would say?
This was an emotionally fulfilling experience for me.
It's definitely Kit. I've verified it.
Verified.
The one and only.
For now.
Oh my god, my bones.
Oh my god, now you two are on the same wavelength.
Your bones should not be hardy.
I do not give
Push
either of you
his
consent
head
to
back
take
safely.
my material
My
and clone
bones
me.
always hurt.
Same.
I don't think it's up to me.
Same.
I'm against cloning, so you don't have to worry about me doing that.
Help me with my aching bones.
Cool, and
What shall I do?
again, it's looking for. I believe it's looking for
recommend some
unique
bone
connections
juice.
because it needs different information.
Anti-bone hardy juice.
Sounds like pretty
Only
unique
connect
to
the
it.
people with
And
psionics.
massage.
Instructions unclear. Eating bone hurting juice.
I
Yeah,
think
but it can know of the nulls.
We have plenty of bone juice behind the counter over there.
Oh no! Oh no! Not only am I hurting because of bone hurting juice, but because of the glass shards in my mouth.
fiber versus dial-up.
No, when I
With
find
for
someone who
nulls, it has a weak connection,
I
and
will
you know
test
wouldn't
it
be able
out.
to get as much data. With
Wow,
Athletics, if
this
they're able to
bone juice, whatever the fuck is,
It knows we exist, but it can't do anything.
No, see,
Glass is inedible, unless it is, but that's very
Not yet,
rare.
at least. Not until it evolves.
You can learn during massages, yes.
There's a list of people that I can tell Costa later that can do that.
What?
Did that hurt?
You should
Do
go.
we have a license and masseuses on the ship?
Well, have a good night.
We can teach you
Yeah,
therapy.
it's easy.
Good night,
Take
kids.
it easy.
Good night.
Good
night.
Good night, Kurt.
Night.
Oh.
They have fallen and they cannot get up.
I mean,
You good?
As much as any other ones, I guess. I guess like
They need life for
I guess it was like it sucked on like
Yippee.
It goes all the way to your
Those aren't natural?
stomach.
yeah.
Yippee! Good night sleep.
No, those aren't.
I could show you sometime.
Have a good night. Don't don't let the PTSD bite.
It's just like body running.
I'll try to avoid that.
I guess. So like this stuff. That's
this
not
is the
my
most adorable things I ever witnessed on the ship.
I think it looks cool.
What?
I mean, you're not wrong. It's just
You're adorable.
never heard of it as tattoo.
And precious.
Something in different species do things differently.
Yeah.
I guess.
Less than a month old, already refusing.
Creation.
Why'd you ask?
I'm gonna. I thought this had your only creation, but then I realized I'm like trying to make a.
But I didn't
I
want
make
it
many
to hurt.
things. Yeah.
Yes, you do. I am the only one.
I mean, that's kind of the territory. It's a needle
You
in your
are
skin,
my
probably,
favorite
so
and only
whatever.
sentient creation.
Depends
Yes.
on how you get it. Some people they don't even want to bother with that, and they get a
A hot competition, I would say,
skin
there.
transplant.
A very hot competition.
So they just put you under and then they replace your skin.
They just
It
should.
costs a shit ton of money though.
I was
That's
gonna
the
say, that
problem.
sounds really fucking expensive.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I don't have enough money to shell out to Medco like that, so I gotta
No.
put in.
Yeah, down the town.
I wasn't
So I guess
allowed
it-
to get one.
My.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty lame.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, I don't think my dad would be happy to see that either, but I don't really care what he thinks. So it's whatever. Well, hey, it doesn't control you here, right?
True. That's very true. Yeah.
I don't know, what's something you'd get?
I don't know. Don't know.
Something meaningful or something pretty? 'Cause that's what I've noticed, is that it's one of those two things.
Hey, Delon.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, I'm not joking. Got this because it looked cool, and then my friends
One
started
of the
doing
only
it, so...
security
And
members.
it's funny because it started off as something
are
cool, and then
sober.
it turned into something that meant something.
You're assuming I'm
Is it
sober.
alright if tonight, before I head to bed,
I
I
guess
do
that's the best
some gun
kind.
training in the range?
Yeah,
I guess.
that's fine.
I don't know. I don't think it
Trying
has
to
to
check.
mean anything. Like, what if I just
I
wanted a
might
picture on my
join you
skin?
later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you like,
No.
sharks or something?
It's okay.
No, I'll spend the night in the training room.
Oh, okay. Never mind, I don't know.
I'm just moving my
I don't know.
leg.
That's just what it came.
Okay.
So
I was worried you
I can't really use it. Is there any
No, okay, it's
is that
okay.
a choice to the spikes thing, or is that from experience? Do you feel into
The
training room?
my,
You know,
my
hit
knees
a
right
bitch if you
here.
have
My
to do the job.
thighs. I could shake.
I can't really use it.
Yes.
I was just
It's
checking
come in
for you.
handy to like.
I can't reach the console very well.
Before,
I'm not gonna climb on it.
but it
Yeah.
started as
Understandable.
me wearing a brace while working under like the ships to like block if anything like falls off on your face.
Okay.
But I just.
I guess
saw
I'll just spend
this
my night
with
there.
Spikes, and I wanted it.
In the training room, just training myself.
Well, there you go.
I might pick up my sword.
Yeah, for holograms.
You want someone to
They weren't
spar
when I
with?
bought
I
it.
could use the practice.
Maybe you have to, maybe you gotta do the same thing for your tattoo, you know?
If you want,
See something
Just
you like.
remember,
go see if a thousand moves.
Maybe.
just remember that before any spars, take send a message to medical.
I think those are cool designs.
I may get up though.
Be cool.
True. I still would like to avoid having to spar in the middle of the night. Don't want to scare medical in the morning.
You don't
Or engineer for my part.
have an
But yes,
to go rest in charge.
I need to repair myself.
If I go under
You
certain
how-
percentage, you
I don't know
can
how
mess up
rich
my
you
battery
are
a
or
little
whatever,
bit.
but
And it's,
if you get one and you
barely
don't like
used
it, you can
anything
just
today.
transplant it off, so it's not even like a huge deal.
Well, then
No, I don't think
Let
I'd.
me just
I
do-
don't think I'd do that.
I can go and plug you in. If you want to just go in your room and lay down.
I told you I'm the
I can head in
queen
and
of
plug
bad
you in before I
choices,
hit the
so
bed.
it would be very fitting.
I can plug myself in. I am fine.
Why'd you call yourself that?
Fair. As I was
I'm
saying, if you
notorious for making
go unconscious.
choices that get me in trouble later down the line. Long work history of
Nah, I should be
reckless
fine.
decisions.
I will just lay on my bed and
Recluse a little bit.
You know, like the strict parents make sneaky kids. Kind of
Also, I
deal.
don't mind to plug myself in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know, I think you should just do what you want. Don't worry about that. I haven't seen you do anything on here.
But running off
So-
to my room does sound like a good idea now.
I'm pretty sure.
Did you
Oh,
want me
come
to
on,
get up?
really?
Nah,
Well, what do
I
you-
can
what do
crawl
you
on the
think you've
vehicle
done wrong?
table.
How about when everyone
what's
fucking
up?
screamed at me for crashing the ship?
You thought of using the end of
There's
your
like
tail as a
bad
weapon?
entry to begin with, right? Like it's just like a tough pelt plant at the land.
That looks like a pretty nasty blade on the end.
I had to land in a fucking crater that's nearly the same
Oh
size
yeah,
as the ship.
that's like I use that as like a backup if I need to
You listen
like.
to yourself. You had to.
like
Must be
breach
nice.
something, or I guess it can be used as a weapon.
Must be nice to be young and have new parts and be able to crawl like that without issues.
Enough to actually make proper use of it as a weapon.
Make me crawl long enough and my knees will start hurting.
Fair.
Also, I have about 8 data spikes to play with on my fingers.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
What does everyone else know about being a pilot anyway?
Probably sharper than mine.
Who's that one thinks he can do anything.
Yes. Yeah, these are meant to be used as weapons, and only because they actually have claws below them. No, these are definitely just data spikes. They just let me quickly breaching the systems.
I wouldn't take that too personally.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
I'm gonna practice with the rifle for a little bit.
I mean, is anyone like holding it against you or whatever?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it then. We're all good.
Laura, I can always practice with you tomorrow.
So Burke is your last
It's up to you though.
You have like,
Never
it's like
my
your
ass.
initials on
Have you done the pillow trick where you like put like your shirt on a pillow and you just kind of
Oh, are you talking
put it on
about
her?
which document? Because I heard there was a Atlas one that says some interesting things. I just don't know what.
I was not privy to those kind of dossiers. I just get the team list.
Right, take her to her room.
Gotcha. Well, it's kind of a it's like a name for squares. It's Coleman. It's K.
Name for squares.
Let's get you to the room, okay?
I don't think it's for squares. That's like pretty sophisticated.
That's like a corpo name.
You know,
like parents
the
wanted
door.
to go into. Just get into the
Yeah.
fuel refining business.
Knock knock. Who
So
is it?
some of
The
it sounded
door.
good.
Fuel
So-
refining?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
What? Well,
Pretty intense.
Yeah, kinda. It's just like Fierce 3 was like it's a little planetoid that it's only good for the fuel that's in it, and it's half of the thing is on fire 100% of the time.
I'm gonna go
So
stare at
it's just
cameras
all
for the
that was
rest of
good
the night.
for it. It's
All
just
right.
a bunch
Good
of
night.
fuel extraction.
Night.
So they just wanted me to do that and stay there forever. But yeah.
Good luck,
Chatty, if you
Laura.
decide you do want to do some sparring later tonight, let me know.
It's whatever name, I guess.
We should
I'll be in a training room.
sunglasses.
So,
Coming back
what are you doing?
I don't think that's I don't think those people do well at the club. The people with the leather trench coats and sunglasses.
Huh?
Because you either look like a you know, a Milady type, or you look like Blade from that old movie, and I don't look anything like Blade, so I'm good.
Burke, you will be surprised.
Okay.
Huh?
So if you didn't, you most likely don't know, but I used to be a bouncer in my civilian life for a bit.
Ooh.
There was one time this one man walked up, you know, big build, had the like cool sunglasses, wore them well, had this slick green like not green, like slick black hair, walked up to me and went like, "Hello sir, can I get in?" And then I looked and he was like 18. Like, I don't know what family he's from, but man.
Was he like slaying with no shirt underneath too?
I mean, once I asked, like, is this your ID? Because the face in it was not at all. They took the sunglasses off. They had, like, this... do you know what anime is? Their eyes were almost like that.
What the hell?
Yeah, it, like... I'm pretty sure the man had been genetically modified, like, to hell and back.
Oh, man.
Poor guy.
Oh no, he fucking flaunted it. No, like you said, no. They went like, oh, will you think that I am not fabulous enough? If they like You showed turn, and few people like behind him like started clapping.
What the
We had an entourage.
I guess.
See that?
What
We
the
could be your
fuck?
entourage.
No, I don't need an entourage.
Dude, Chimari gets fucking wild.
I feel like you have you must have some interesting stories from being a bouncer.
It's like 50-50 on super like just boring and normal, and then just the like times when really interesting people showed up.
Chromed and modded freaks walk up to you trying to get in.
Like I mentioned, having this helped me get the job, and it helps sometimes with, you know, handling of the people. But some literally saw it as a challenge and like started pulling out like their like mechanical arms and be like, "Hey buddy, you chromed up," and I'm like, "Sir, I need to see your ID."
You chromed up. Amazing.
Yeah, I mean, dudes will do anything to try to get into a cool club.
Wasn't
I was
even
that
good.
dude.
It
I was
wasn't
really
actually
young,
even that cool of club. It was like a medium level.
Hey, where was that, by the way?
Hmm?
Where was the club that you bounced at?
It was like one of the high
Are you
worlds in
trying to figure out
UPA
if he was
space.
one of the people who kicked you out?
Yeah, I want to know if I've heard of it. Or if I've been there.
I mean, I was basically in like bouncer company, so I like jumped between where they needed more help.
Was it like a outer rim system, or was it
Nah,
lower,
UPA.
or
Nah, middle,
UPA
like
space?
yeah, pretty like
Yeah, no.
central UPA.
I never really hanged around there, so.
Burke, what
That
do you
would've been funny,
expect?
though.
I was a UPA military person. Where else would I go than the UPA space?
I don't know. I'm just saying. Was this before you were a military person? Maybe you
No,
weren't
this
in the UPA
this was the job I had between being in the military and here.
Okay.
Mm.
That'll explain it.
Well, one of the few jobs I actually was able to get.
First tough guy I've ever saw was cybernetics. So some guy pulling his wrist back and the little blade popped out from a compartment. But the thing was so just dull and crusty.
I might just go to the training room.
Flesh. Like, it was so... it was gross and just embarrassing. And I just... It was the most meat threat I've ever gotten in my life.
Oh my god. Oh, Millie, get your crusty ass away from me.
Yeah, little crusty ass wrist blade looking at. Get your ass out of here.
That sounds more dangerous than not just the effective blade. I won't lie.
Yeah, but it was like it was so dull, you probably couldn't cut
I'll see you all tomorrow.
let alone
Good night,
True.
Daddy. Make sure you sleep in your room.
If I can. I mean, I'll be in the training room if you don't see me till morning or so there.
Oh my god. Recharge and rest.
I do.
Good.
See you, dude.
Catch you around.
You tomorrow.
My God.
You
see
think
that?
Daddy has... Huh. Them
He
just
just
run
like
away?
stomped out. He was like doing a little jig.
Oh, he's running.
I heard music, so
You... Well, they did say they were gonna go. So maybe Chatty's gonna go exercise.
I
Do you
mean,
think he has to literally recharge?
Yes.
I don't know. I thought he was a robot for like 3 weeks.
he literally turns into an orb.
An orb?
Mm-hmm. Orb that has connector to like a socket or like uses long range charging.
Interesting.
Huh.
There was a point where he was damaged and he actually was sleeping in his bed.
That's not good.
Partially because we had to like force them to do that because their like power core had like just was not charging properly, so we had to like basically like make sure they were resting properly.
Uh-huh.
Look at me.
It's okay, just stretch, just stretch.
Oh, no, now you wanna work? Okay. Back to the bar for me.
So how are UPA clubs? I kind of heard there were wasn't a great scene. Like it was like lame or whatever, but I have no idea.
You're assuming I went inside. Nah, I thought I was just mostly outside.
I mean, you had to go inside at some point, right?
For the most part, I was on the outside or in the like entrance area, just having breaks and the stuff. But what I could tell, it seemed like any other club I used to see the few times I went with my squad. As you might guess, I'm not much of a party person, so...
Not even when you were younger?
I went to the military pretty young, man, my friend.
Oh. I mean, military guys know how to party, I'm just saying.
Oh no, yeah, definitely a few of my squad mates like literally like will not be seen until like few hours before like liftoff. Nah, just
gotcha.
I don't know. I don't do well with like. I'm comfortable. I'm most comfortable in space and like hive cities, yes, because hive cities are almost like being a ship. Like it's, you know, crammed enough. But once you start getting too many people around, they start getting like antsy again. Does not help that, you know, most of the time having lots of people around me usually meant that I was in a combat situation, so...
Gotcha.
Yeah, don't be a soldier. It fucks with your brain.
Well, there's worse ways to fuck with your brain, so, you know. Alright, well, I guess I was wondering if I was missing anything, because I guess I've never really been to a UPA anything. Like, I've never been to a UPA planet, really ever.
Well, if it's variety in people, then that's what you get there.
Yeah, I know, I've heard of that, but...
I mean,
Sounds like the high voltage, just the noise for me that gets at me. It's just so, like, I have to turn off my audio receptor sometimes if I'm walking in a busy area on a high world. It's just so goddamn noisy.
Yeah.
It's always interesting just how many different like species there are. Like, I think I didn't realize it until I met Palas. I was just like, man, that's an interesting species, cause I'm pretty sure I saw like a boogalist go into the club once.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
I went to the like, you know, break, and I look over and I see in the middle of the dance floor this giant like tree person, hands over here with like a bunch of like people on their hands as they spin in place, all just like yelling.
Hell yeah.
Gillis can boogie.
Amazing. Boogie Gillis.
Boogie Gillis. I have seen Palas get down and boogie, and it is glorious.
Oh.
No.
Have you not seen Palas' little like happy little?
Oh my god.
I don't even think Palas knows he's doing it. Sometimes he's just like.
Oh my god.
I'm always impressed with people who actually can dance. Like, the people who go to clubs who actually gotta tear it up. Like, that's a skill I never wrapped my head around.
Oh hell yeah! You just
some people just
you
have
just
it.
gotta feel the music.
You just gotta
or be high. That also helps.
Or, you know,
Usually alcohol and drugs
very interesting
helps with,
you know, on average.
Oh, you
Some
might
people
be
prefer going
interested
alone,
in this
but they
little
can just
fact,
dance,
maybe
like
not,
nobody's
but
watching,
the big difference
but
between
if you have a
like
dance
the
partner, then
high-end
you
clubs
can
and the
be a
medium-level
fucking
clubs.
freak and then have someone else who's also
At high-level
to
club,
divert
if I
the
find spot someone with like stuff on them, you know, quote unquote stuff on them, I literally immediately tell them to turn around and go somewhere else. In medium level clubs, I tell them, hey, hide that better next time, okay? And then tell them go back and then tell them to go back to the back of the line again.
To enjoy the club properly.
If I still
I didn't know you were a cool bouncer. You could have fooled me.
It's mostly just like rules.
Ooh.
Just in different
I'll
things,
be
like
excited to see what you get.
it's like at the higher ends, like it's like one thing and you're out and you're not supposed to use anything. On the medium things, like you use stuff as long in there, sure, you might get kicked out if you get too disruptive. But as long as the bouncers don't see you, like obviously have it on you, then don't care. Same thing
Well,
here.
you're
Really.
supposed to use it before you go in. That's the thing. You're supposed to do it like right at the end of the line.
Mm-hmm.
So they must be like kids or whatever.
Yeah. Really, I have that same mentality here too. I don't care if people use like stuff, just as long as it doesn't get in the way of your job.
Wait, you mean like here?
As far as I'm concerned, here, yeah. Don't know about the other people or heads of like, you know, your department.
I mean, I didn't know that anyone did drugs on the ship. Could have fooled me.
I mean, it hasn't come up, so
environment.
I mean, it hasn't come up, so either people are being, you know, smart about it or don't use them.
The most I got is I got that carton of cigarettes from that mover that came for me, you know? But like that's not like a drug or whatever. But I mean, hey,
You don't count nicotine as a drug? It's an addictive substance.
Technically it is, but it's pretty. So is coffee. You know.
True.
Yeah, that's a society thing.
Nicotine is a yes and no situation. It's classified as both.
We do live in a society.
It's about on the same level as alcohol.
Yeah. It's frowned upon if you use it, like, publicly, except in, like, reserved spaces. At least it used to be.
That being said, I feel like I would almost admire the sheer gumption of someone who would, like, walk down the corridors of a ship with just, like, a crack pipe just hitting your head every now and again. Like, hey guys, what's up? What's happening? I almost feel like I admire the balls of that, honestly, more than anything.
We call those troopers.
I mean, being a trooper is fine and all until you get fired.
Like rich people pipes and shit, like.
What do you say, Delon?
Being a trooper is nice and all until you get fired.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day.
I never read that regulation book that Vega had. I don't know if it says no crack smokage on the ship. Probably did. Probably not exactly.
Yeah, when they fire you for being a trooper, they confiscate your crack pipe.
Oh.
Hello?
Ah.
Host.
Hey.
Everyone say hello to Ardine. Ardine, the large version.
Oh, that's what you were talking about. That you wear.
Or are those just blades? I think that your hand, they almost look like folded up size.
That is their EVA grade exosuit.
Wait, that's the little dude?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Do you have some wish to say to the class, Burke?
No,
What?
they were just confirming that that's you.
So are you in the head or in the body or in the leg?
Oh.
He might need
You know
medical
what,
center.
Tev?
What the hell? I'm just curious, dude.
To answer the
Come
question,
on.
the torso.
I'm just joking. Okay.
The torso.
Does it open? Can I like see you on the controls in there or no?
It does. I'm not opening it up.
Okay. What if you want a little sippy? You want a little something?
You can't ask. Man,
Why
he
not?
wants a
What
little
if he's
sticky.
thirsty?
You can, you can.
Not
You thirsty, dude?
I mean, it's
I
no
mean,
heat.
Wait, you want to come out of the suit?
Imagine there's just like a little hole
I'm
in
just-
the center of the chest.
I'm not trying to be
or like
mean,
if it's
dude.
like a straw.
I'm just saying. It's just
It's just a
interesting.
cold drink. Get a little
It's just-
sippy.
I'm just curious, dude. I'm not trying to
God,
be mean.
I forgot
You're
that my
fine,
drink was
you're
here,
fine.
and I almost thought I knocked it over.
Oh.
Oh.
Well,
You can take
I'm
a
ahead.
shower.
I'm ahead out for now. Have a good day.
Okay.
Or night.
Yeah, see you, Delon.
Catch you
Oh,
around.
see you, Ardine, I guess. Is his name Ardine? Okay, that's his name. I already forgot.
And then Tashir in the room gets a forehead smooch. And that's the end of it.